Whoo, beautiful day, Project Fam. All right, time to do a yard update. There's a lot going on. I have some winners. I don't see any losers yet, but let's get started with the ghost. The ghost pepper. All right, so since it was topped, all right, see right there, it was topped. It started to kind of branch out, and actually it's starting to pepper. Look at that, that's a pepper already. So let me pluck that off. We're not ready for that. How come it start? Oh my gosh, this thing. Let's take a look underneath and see what is. All right.
There's a few things happening at this point. One is I don't sound too excited because that is not a lot of root growth, and it's actually too much water in the barrel. But the reason why I stopped the video is because I have in the bottom right hand corner, and you will see this throughout all of our hydroponic update videos, it says 3 weeks in nutrients. So the plant has not been living for 3 weeks, but it's been 3 weeks since I planted them in the nutrient solution.
So, all right. Not too much going on. All right, let's check out the Reaper. This is the Reaper that I bought, and it died and came back to life. This Reaper's been through a lot. So first thing is, okay, let's look at the roots. Roots look okay. I might be a little concerned about the water level. I mean, the water level is getting very high up on the container, so I don't know. I might need to do something about that. It's possible when it rains, the water is getting through, maybe getting through here, and it's messing up the water level. You don't want a water level that's too high in the container. What are you, my friend? This is my chocolate Reaper. Grew this from seeds, and okay, this one also has a high water level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some nutrients out of this container and this container, because you need to have some air in those containers also. All right, let's see what the jalapeno is doing. So after topping it over here, right, you can see it's starting to flower. I think I'm going to start pulling. I'll leave it on. We'll see what happens. Next year, maybe I'll do something a little differently. All right, let's see what the roots look like. Okay, not bad. Again, another high water level. So what I'm going to do is show you the difference between this plant, which is maybe 6 inches tall, versus some of the others that are really doing well. Hi guys. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that just yet, but can't sit there. Look at the bonnet, baby. Look at the Scotch bonnet. This really likes it. So since it was topped over here, it started to grow, and this is 12 inches tall. I should really, you know what? Let's get a ruler. All right, man, look at this thing. This thing looks awesome. This is probably one of my top 2, right? And if I had to look, this thing is about 14 inches tall. This is doing really, really well. And right next door is the thick cayenne. This is another 13 to 14. Yep, this is 13 inches. This looks good. And this one has been topped. Let's see what the water level looks like. See, let me see if I could do this. The difference in the water level. See, the water level for these guys, it comes up to about right here. So what I want to do is make sure that all the water levels about halfway in the basket, not high up, halfway in the basket. So that's what I'm going to do to the other ones. I think that is a concern. Let's start off with our recycling can project. This looks really good. Now the plan is to have this cucumber grow and vine on this fence right here. That'll be absolutely awesome. So that's why I have the cucumber next to the fence. Let's see how the roots are doing. Ooh, yes, that looks awesome. It's at the right level too. Perfect. Perfect. Nice and perky. A little dirty. Again, you see some leaves that look like they're not going to make it. Help them out. See, that's all crunchy. Get that off there. Move those off there. That looks good. So yeah, that looks really good. Now this is a container I didn't know what to do with, but at the very least I wanted to keep it moist. So what I did was, since it has holes in the bottom, I put it in a bucket, put some water in the bucket, and that's how I'm keeping it alive until I figure out where I'm going to put it. That's another container of sweet mint. I could have grabbed this container, but I don't know, for some reason I always think about putting another container somewhere in the yard, another raised bed for sweet mint. Or maybe do I put it in the yard as an experiment and let it grow wild over the cliff? I don't know. Oh my gosh. All right, so what's going on here? These guys, first of all, I have to get rid of the old vine, and these are weeds. And these guys are almost ready to find the fence. Right here. See, it's trying to attach onto the fence, and once it starts, that should be a good thing. So I want these guys to grow. Which one is this? This is the cucumber. To grow in this direction. And it's already sticking to the fence, like it wants to go to the fence. And then I have to make sure that, oh my gosh. Oh my. Look at the cucumber. Yeah. So this is a small net cup. This one is like a 4-inch net cup. And the one that we planted in the other container over there, the recycled container, is a 6-inch net cup, and that one actually can fit over a 5-gallon bucket. And this is the squash that I wasn't really happy about. I don't really like squash that much, but I'm going to support its growth, and let's see what happens. See, it's trying to do something right there. But yeah, I gotta make sure that this stays in the water. So maybe I'll just put some hot glue and make sure that, because all the weight is pulling it out in that direction. That's important. You know what? For now, ooh, bingo, right there.
So I had to stop the video because I needed to do some research. I needed to find the formal name of that little spirally thing that grows from climbing plants onto surfaces so it can support itself. That spirally thing is actually called a tendril. A tendril is a thread-like shape used by vines and climbing plants for support and attachment. So if we learned anything today, we learned a new word, tendril.
That's it. That's what we want. That's what we want.
So this was just a short update to the hydroponic plants. I plan to do this every week. If you are not subscribed, then you won't know about it. Hit subscribe, share, and I look forward to the next update.